Hello, I'm W.T. Edmondson, and welcome to Focus. Freedom often causes unbelievable silence. Well, this is our spotlight on local businesses. We have with us Mr. Scot Osby, and he is the owner of Captain Barber Academy here in Jefferson City. Thank you, and welcome to Focus.
Thank you. Appreciate if you had me.
Tell us. Everyone has a story. What is your story, and how did you happen to come to the point of starting the academy?
Well, I came to Jeff City in 1989 to pursue a journalism career, and I had already had my barber license. In the meantime, before I was going to school, I was, cut hair on the side from all the athletes and students and everything, and started really liking my trade. First of all, the barber was supposed to be plan B. The degree was first. So about 96, I stopped going to Lincoln, and then I started really concentrating on my craft, and really started really liking it. And one thing led to another, it took off real fast, coming down here, that wasn't really my first main focus. It was one barber, maybe two, Mr. Carl Johnson, rest in peace. He gave me opportunity in Johnson's Barber and Beauty Shop to come down and pursue a career. And then there was another guy named Sean in Jefferson City from Detroit. So the barbering was real limited at the time, but we also had a lot of guys that cut hair on the side who was doing it as, I guess, a hobby. But like I said, I really was real interested in the craft. I loved it back in high school when I started off, and it just took off tremendously.
So how did you come to the point of saying, okay, I've been in the business of cutting hair, I need to start a school?
I like that. Good question. Well, coming across and dealing with a lot of people, I noticed that a lot of guys and females as well was cutting hair on the side. So I knew it was an avenue for barbering up here. Now, it's beauty schools up here that offers barber classes, but they're not mainly focusing on barbering. So a lot of people are discouraged on going that route. So I figured, why not open up a barber school? The closest one is either St. Louis or Kansas City, and it's just, that's, it was limited. So I feel that if I did open up one, it would be a successful item,
Any business requires certain things. One of those is customer service.
Yes.
What keeps customers coming back, and why would customer service be probably at the highest peak of that?
Wow, customer service. A lot of business owners seem to me like they don't understand what customer service should be. Customer service is everything. You want to present yourself as being a welcome type person, humble. A person that if you have some type of business, you would want people to come back to it, your establishment. And one key element to me is customer service. You have to give that persona and just be a welcoming type person.
Okay. Many individuals have this dream of starting a business. What would you say to an individual, say, move it from dream to reality? What would you say?
Wow, dream to reality. Well, actually, have some money, first of all. Have a vision, and have some type of faith in your life, and whatever you are interested in, pursue it. Look up other people who have the same aspects and desires that you are interested in, and kind of copy a little something off them, and just do research on it, and just stay humble and stay focused on what you're trying to do. That's the key element. You have to stay focused and keep pursuing. Even if you fail, you have to learn from your mistakes and just keep going.
Okay. In closing, what has been the most surprising aspect of working as a barber, now starting your own academy? What has been one of the most surprising aspects of that process?
Surprising being negative or positive?
Whichever way.
I'm going to say surprising. Well, it's a little bit of both, but to me, far as I love cutting hair, I've been doing it all my life. That's the only thing I ever done is cut hair, and it's been real good to me, you know. Myself being on the floor and teaching students that's interested in my academy on learning, I don't know which one I like more, teaching or showing them demonstration on the floor of what they need to do and how they need to do it, you know. It's like, I couldn't tell you which one I would rather choose from, you know. It's been a blessing, a big blessing, that's all I can say.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And where's your academy located?
I'm located at 512S Capitol View Plaza on Ellis Boulevard, right across from Broadmoor Apartments.
Okay, and your hours?
My hours are 9 to 2, Monday through Tuesday, and on Saturdays 9 to 2 as well. And I'm also offering night classes from 5 to 9, from Tuesday through Friday as well. And
so if someone's interested in attending your academy, what should they do first?
They can email me at capitalbarberacademy3@gmail.com.
Okay. Well, and for your audience, just a little bit of advertisement. This is your cut, and I appreciate it.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. We hope that you take an opportunity to stop by his academy and look him over. One of the things that any business need is feedback, so please don't hesitate to stop by and just say hi. We'll see you.
Can I say one more thing? I would like to say this is the first barber school in Jefferson City, and hopefully we will be expanding soon, but for right now, the first one, and like I said, it's a big blessing to me. I can't be as proud as I am, and also too, I want to give Johnson's Barber and Beauty Shop a nice thank you for all the years that I've been down there. They're giving me really a jump start, and thanks again.
Okay, well, thank you. Hey, we appreciate your watching. We'll see you next time. God bless.
Hi, I'm Debbie Hamler with the Special Learning Center, one of the local United Way of Central Missouri member agencies. The mission of the Special Learning Center is to provide comprehensive early intervention services to children with special needs so they may attain their maximum potential. We serve over 500 children a year through our Special Learning Center, center-based program, our outreach therapy program, Crayon Kids, our licensed child care program for children with and without disabilities, and our Capable Kids and Family program. We provide services for the Missouri First Steps program by providing occupational, physical, and speech therapy, as well as special instruction in the child's natural environment. Our staff believe in sensory-based therapies, and we also use a total communication approach for language development. We've served children from 20 public school districts and 11 counties. We're a license plate partner with the Children's Trust Fund, so get your personalized plate today. We receive funding through Cole County Special Services, our Senate Bill 40 board. Our Special Learning Center Foundation provides financial support to our programs on a yearly basis, and we rely heavily on the generosity of our community through donations and fundraiser support. Grants of various kinds support our programs each year. You can find our website at www.speciallearningcenter.com for current activities, and we're also on Facebook under the Special Learning Center. We try to be a resource for people with disabilities in our community. If you have questions or a need, call us at 634-3070 and we will help.
Hello, I'm W.T. Edmondson, and welcome to Focus. Freedom often causes unbelievable silence. Well, we're focusing on entrepreneurs this week, And we are spotlighting Mr. Carlton Flowers. He owns various businesses, and it seems like every time you look around, he has another one. He's going to
Understatement.
He's going to explain to you what his various enterprises are. Mr. Flowers, welcome to Focus.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Everyone has a story.
Yes.
Who is Carlton Flowers, and what is your story?
Well, I have attention deficit disorder, and I'm hyperactive. And so I have a very colorful story because I do a lot of things to keep myself entertained. Okay. And so I have a lot of different businesses, and I usually lose count because I've done quite a few things over the years. And I think as of the last time I counted, I have 6.
Okay.
So I'm going to go off the top of my head and see if I can list them all out, and if I forget something, I'll bring it up later.
Okay.
So the first and most obvious one is my body shop,
Okay.
Color Boss Custom Auto Body Shop, LLC.
Okay.
So in my body shop, I do collision repair, but I do custom paint jobs. I'm an artist. I'm an old airbrush artist from back in the day.
Okay.
And so I parlayed that skill into painting cars.
Okay.
So I have a shop out on the west side of Jeff City, and I love painting cars. So that's that business. One of the newest ones is Strategic Regulatory Compliance Consultant Agency. And that started when I just retired in June of 2019. So right after I retired, I started my consulting business to take all of that state experience. I had 29 years with the state, and to put that into action, helping people out in industry with environmental permitting and also engineering, production, and waste reduction. Let's see, what is the next one? Gadget Gurus. That's my classic phone repair business. And I'm transitioning that business from on-site or with a storefront location to doing phone repair. I'm moving into retail sales. So what I'd like to get into is phone accessories, tablet accessories, computers, laptops, online. So I'm in the process of learning Shopify and how to sell products online. And then the other aspect of that business is web application development and also website development. So I've got a team of programmers, one of which is my nephew, Jordan Williams, who I believe is in your fraternity. And he is an programming engineering major at UMKC. And I have a handful of folks that help me to do website design and application development. So that's Gadget Gurus. What else do I have? Let's see, we have the body shop, the consulting business. Okay, marketing business. Strategic mass influence marketing. I came up with that concept on my own over a period of 10 years. And so how that happened was I wanted to know, what is it about people that have this ability to influence the masses, like world leaders? Like, what did Nelson Mandela do to capture such a large audience of people and to have everyone align their energy, efforts, and their values with him to join him in his vision? Or say Barack Obama, Ronald Reagan, Adolf Hitler. It could be any one of these number of people, Oprah Winfrey. So I started noticing that there's a bunch of common traits that they have that they use to get people to follow and to capture and adopt their vision. And so then I use that information in marketing. Because if you can capture the attention of the masses and have them to join you and to catch your vision, if you combine that into marketing, you have a mass marketing idea and a strategy. So that is my marketing business, which is also related to my public speaking. And so I teach the strategic mass influence method that I created just by studying the greatest people of all history, and then I utilize that to teach other people in my motivational speaking.
Okay.
I can't think of what else I do, so we'll just table that for now, and you can ask the next
So,
question.
what does it mean to you to own your own business, and especially when you are the business?
Several things. First of all, it means freedom. To be able to do what you want, when you want, how you want.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the best part right there. And so when you own the business, it's all on you, and it takes away all excuses. So you can go about it in two different ways. You can do everything on your own, or you can also utilize the help of other people, employees. And that's a tough road to go down. And one thing I would say that I learned, I used to think 10 or 15 years ago when I had my first body shop that you could just hire experts and manage them. And then I quickly found out that if you don't know how to do everything yourself that you are hiring other people to do, you leave yourself open to being taken advantage of. And then when someone messes up, it falls on you. And you're explaining to your customer why you didn't know whatever went wrong and explaining to them how you're going to rectify that problem. So I made a slight correction. And further on down the road, I decided that I need to learn how to do everything myself. So once I know how to do everything, I can decide when I want to leverage my time and get someone else to help me with certain aspects of a job. So let's say if I want to hire somebody to help with some of the body work, I know what portions that they can do, but then I know what they're doing.
Okay. That leads me into the next question.
Okay.
What has been a surprising aspect, one of the most surprising aspects of being a business owner? I think you just touched on part of it.
One of the surprising things was, and this is when you have like lots of employees, when you're the boss, you are looked upon as a person that has a bottomless pit of money. And it doesn't matter if you don't have two nickels to rub together. Your employees are going to think that you have endless income, and they can have a tendency to put a lot of pressure on you to make sure that they're making ends meet. And so your priorities become the lowest priorities. And there was many times where none of my cars were fixed or running properly, but I had to make sure that customer projects were done and that the employees were taken care of. So it was kind of surprising, and I learned that I can't complain or be a victim of my own circumstances and relate that to employees because they're looking to me as a leader. And so if the leader is complaining or talking about his or her own shortcomings, that erodes away the confidence. And so that was a big surprise. Yeah.
What tips would you share with individuals who have a dream of owning their own business, of moving that from dream to reality?
Oh boy, lots of tips. First of all, become an expert. You must become an expert at the trade or service or whatever it is that you want to specialize in. And the definition of an expert is you just know more about that topic than anybody else. You can't ever let anyone sit next to you and know more about your favorite topic, period. And then when you are an expert at the thing you love doing and you put the work behind it, you can be successful. And it takes a whole lot of work. And so a lot of people have these glorious dreams about becoming a business owner, but then they don't use their time wisely. They don't study, and become an expert at their trade. And so I would say use every minute of your time. When I wake up in the morning, I'm listening to podcasts. When I'm working, I'm listening to podcasts. When I have the chance to sit down and watch TV, it's YouTube channels, learning from people who have done the things that I'm trying to do. So 95% of the time that I spend looking at the boob tube is learning. And you have to become a student if you want to be an entrepreneur.
In closing, how do you impress upon your employees the importance of customer service, not because you say customer service is important, but because they need to display customer service?
The way that I parlay that is that your job depends on it, because you won't have a paycheck if you are not representing your company right. And as an employee, you need to treat that job as if you own the business. Because if you don't, and you take that for granted, and you are not treating every customer in such a way that you are just thankful for the fact that they walked in the door, you're not going to be able to depend on having a steady paycheck from that job. So when the customer service slacks off, your security in your future is also going to tail off. So it's very, very important for a person as an employee to treat it like they own that business regarding customer service.
Okay. A lot of information. How could the individual who are out there contemplating starting a business, how can they contact you to have a sit down with you?
Okay, I have a website, I have a YouTube channel. My website is www.carltonzone.com. And I also have a YouTube channel. You can search for me on YouTube. And also my email address is carlton.flowers@gmail.com. And so I am open to speaking at public events where I'll teach and just give of my knowledge to help other people to learn how to do, how to start businesses, what the steps are in creating a business. And then I also take special requests. If someone wants me to shoot a video and teach certain aspects of business, I'd be glad to do that.
Okay, okay. Carlton, thank you, man.
You are very welcome.
Appreciate it.
You got it.
All righty.
Let's do it again sometime.
Will do. Thank you very much for tuning in. A lot of knowledge there. We'll see you next time. God bless.